Hey there, it's Teacher Marilyn. I just wanted to create a quick video to explain a simple prop that I use in almost every lesson. These are yes and no cards that I created on construction paper. I simply cut out squares, used a giant Sharpie to make a big check mark for yes, and an X for no. You can always use TPR for this, thumbs up and thumbs down. I do that with the students. I also do thumbs up and Family Feud style strike for no. And that can be really fun, actually. Incidental language in an ESL classroom is not really desirable. So these actually cut the incidental language down by showing an expectation to the student without having to say very much. So for a level 1 student, there are simple yes and no questions. So these are helpful when they're learning the words yes and no. One of the lessons is where they learn about boys and girls, and you will ask the student, are you a girl or are you a boy? And you can ask the question and then hold these up. And I usually toggle between the two and say yes and bring one closer, no, and shake my head. If they need help and they're not sure which one to say, you can just put one in front of the other and show a thumbs up and nod, or show, obviously, if it's not the correct one, you can show them no, shake your head, and TPR, thumbs down. So that's one way that you could use it for a lower level student who's simply learning yes or no, and then you would feed them the sentence that you want them to say. No, I am not a boy, and then have them repeat it. In a middle level classroom, oftentimes I will ask about preferences. So like a higher level 2 or level 3, I might ask them a question about what they ate. So if I say something like, do you like noodles? And they may understand what noodles are, right? Because I showed a picture, I showed a prop. But they might not understand my question. Do you like noodles? Yes or no? And oftentimes I will just take one and say, do you like noodles? Yes? Yes, I like noodles. And then have them answer. In a higher level classroom or in any classroom where you need to extend, if there's something on the slide, like for example, they're learning about the ocean or the sea, you can go over the target vocabulary, but then to extend on that slide, if you've already said all of the target sentence frames or vocabulary, and you're like, I need to make this slide stretch, we got through it in 10 seconds and it's supposed to last a minute, you can bust these out and just ask, have you been to the sea? Yes. Did you go in the water? Oh, no. No, I did not go in the water. Why? And so after you have, if they're an upper level student, you don't just want to leave them at a yes or no answer or having them just saying a sentence like, I did not go in the water. You want to make sure to actually extend by saying something like, why? Why didn't you go in the water? And then they have to give you a reason and create content from their brain and using that second language to have more student output. So these props are really, really valuable, and they're so simple to make. If you don't have red or green construction paper, you can always use a white index card, and you could even use a green check mark on a white index card and then a red X. I did laminate mine because I use them every single day. Hopefully that helped clarify what I use these props for, and they're so simple that you could go create them right now for your next class. Happy teaching, fam!